Jude. Also on the line is Russell Kavanagh from Homeless and Rootless at Christmas in Sheffield. Russell, good morning.
Good morning, Toby.
Now, you're looking for people to help out over Christmas, aren't you?
That's absolutely right. Yeah, we've got a kind of rota that runs across the time that we're open, from Christmas Day till the morning of Saturday, January 3rd. And we've had a fantastic response for volunteers, but inevitably there's a small amount of dropout, and then there's still some places to fill as well.
So who are you looking for? What do you want them to do?
Well, there's a variety of roles, really. I mean, the first one, I suppose, would be kitchen volunteers. We're particularly looking for people on Sunday 28th of December and on the 1st and 2nd of January, and indeed on the morning of the 3rd of January. We're also looking for general volunteers. People who can help in the kitchen, but also who can mix with our guests who are going to be hanging around between when we're open, kind of 10 o'clock in the morning till 7. The shifts are kind of 3 hours at a time, so hopefully it won't be too strenuous for anyone that does volunteer. And we're also looking for entertainers, of course, anyone who can play a guitar. It might be that we might have a mini brass band, a mini choir. We've got a whole range of people who've kind of said that they'll donate their time, but we do need people particularly on New Year's Day and on the 2nd and 3rd of January.
So what kind of people will they be entertaining? Who's there? Oh.
Well, the charity is Homeless and Rootless, so there'll be a certain amount of people who are homeless, and maybe some rough sleepers. There will be people who are just in unsuitable accommodation, so they're homeless for that reason. But also as well, just people who have got no one to turn to, no one to be with over Christmas. They can come, they can get a social experience, they can get a chat. Sometimes we sort of play sort of games together, card games. Maybe have the kind of the equivalent of a sort of pub quiz type thing, and just socialise, actually be with someone over what can be quite a difficult period of the year if you don't have any family or friends immediately to hand.
Absolutely. Do people need any qualifications to volunteer?
No.
And is there an age limit?
Well, there's not an age limit. I mean, I suppose probably 18 plus. I suppose you have to be adult, really. In terms of qualifications, no, you don't need to have a degree in homelessness or anything like that. You can, as long as you just got a nice, warm human spirit, you can come along. And there would be other volunteers. There's also kind of shift leaders who would make sure that everything went okay, not just for the guests, but for the volunteers. It tends to be a very positive time, and we've had good feedback from guests that we've had in the past, some of whom have managed to move on in their lives, which is great. But it is something that's, if you're really looking for something to do over Christmas, if you're fed up with the turkey and you don't want yet another glass of wine, come out and do something and feel good about it and make other people feel good.
Russell, thank you very much indeed. That's Russell Kavanagh from Homeless and Rootless at Christmas. If you want details of that, give us a call.
Toby Foster and Breakfast, BBC.